Hi guys, I'm Dr. Priscilla, and it is really nice to be able to come on and live stream again today. This is particularly for my LinkedIn channel. I want the individuals that are watching me to know that I really appreciate your time and effort and your energy that you're putting into listening to me today. As I build my presence on LinkedIn, from the readings and the things that I have discovered, it is not enough to just be on Facebook. So I'm going into LinkedIn to increase my exposure to let you know who I am and talk a little bit about myself. There are many things that I have done in my life that I want to capitalize on so that my listeners can receive the best person or the best version of me. It wasn't too long ago that I decided that I was no longer interested at the level of teaching just to schools in public schools. So I ventured out and I got my higher degrees, and now I teach online. I teach at the university level. I do independent classes, and I'm really excited about the plethora of students that I teach globally, conversational English. What I found is that many students would like to have something to happen overnight. And I just want to share with you from my personal experience that that doesn't happen that way. Anything that is of value will require time, energy, and dedication to accomplish. The same is true if you are wanting to have a family and be able to provide for that family in a manner in which there's not so much of a struggle. It takes planning. You might want to consider, where do you want to live before you have that first child? Or do you want to have children at all? Do you want to live in a subdivision, or do you want to live in a home or an apartment? Those are things that goes into planning. It just doesn't happen all at once. And that is the same with learning to speak English with confidence. You must start someplace and you must practice. Practice daily. And when you do those things, you will find that over time, if you give yourself a 1-year period, 5-year period, whatever the time frame is that you give yourself, with dedication and persistence, you will achieve that goal. Now, my purpose for telling you these things is to let you know, my LinkedIn followers, that I am a conversational English coach. And I would love for those of you that are watching the live stream live or will hear about it, if you know of someone who is interested in improving their conversational English, I'd love for them to consider contacting me just for that. I do have lots of live free classes that people can attend just to become accustomed and acquainted with me and my voice. So that is available. If you know of anyone that would benefit, please just drop a message down below and I can contact them or they can contact me. I was speaking with a student yesterday, and while the student is preparing to take the IELTS exam within the next few weeks, it was very difficult for me to encourage the student that he would be prepared for the IELTS exam in the next upcoming 2 weeks at the level that I was receiving his understanding. There are 4 components to the IELTS: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And as I assessed the student, not 1, 2, 3, but all 4 of the areas he was suffering a deficiency. And it isn't cheap to take that exam. So those of you who are preparing for the exam, give yourself enough time to prepare for the exam. The fact that you're going to sit for the exam is no guarantee that you're going to pass. However, if you're only going to find out what the test is like, that's understandable. But if you're going with the intent and hope of passing the exam on the very first day, very first attempt, then I would suggest and recommend strongly that you purchase some material to study or get you a coach that can help you prepare. Now, personally, it will take more than 2 weeks if you are very weak in all areas, because you first have to understand the dynamics of the test. And this is not an easy thing to do, especially when you have to translate from your language into English and then come out with what exactly are you being asked to do. So the test itself is time sensitive is my point. But if you know of someone who would like further guidance, I would love to help that individual. If anyone is listening to this live stream that I'm doing now, if you'd like to leave a comment down below, I will definitely respond to you. But I want to say, if you're watching the live stream, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating. And I will be here again on tomorrow. I don't have specific times dedicated for my LinkedIn channel videos, but over time, I will do that. But for now, it is just to honor the commitment of trying to get a post every day. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm Dr. Priscilla. I am the CEO and founder of Speak Excellent English. Bye for now.